Yes, I have some updates and I want to talk a little bit about the updates. I have noticed that when I restart my iPad to fabrication, then the apps is working on my iPad. There's like hole through it. I can connect with people through the apps. You hear what I'm saying? When I'm restarting it to fabrication, it's working. But you know, when you have restarted something to fabrication, it's vulnerable because you have not received the last updates. So it can be vulnerable for viruses and spyware and you name it. But now I will explain you something else, because when I update it with the updates on Google Play, Google Play, I noticed that the updates is like working like virus and like spyware. And that one I really need an explanation on, because I know that you are connected through a Google account. Do you hear what I'm saying? You're connected through the Google account. Your update is coming into your Google account on Play. Can it be right that every time there's coming some updates, there's forcing the updates through my iPad, forcing it to download it? Can it be right that every time it's beginning to update, that I shall restart my iPad to fabrication if I want it to work? Now I have not tested how long I actually can use the iPad without updating it. But I'm very curious at it right now, because how long can I use the apps before it's crashing down, because there's no safety on my iPad? I cannot update it because the update is just blocking for the apps. If I don't update it, it will be vulnerable for people to overtake my iPad. I just think people should be a little bit aware over my situation and your own situation. Maybe you have the same problem through Google product. Maybe they sit and fucking with you too. I have experience, because I was in a place, and when I was in that place, I had Snapchat, and then I was writing, "Who are you?" And then next door there was a man shouting to me, "It's me." And he had beer and was looking a little bit gay. And he's shouting, "It's him." How can he sit with my Snapchat next door like I'm writing to this person, if it's not because that it's his kind that's overtaking my apps when I update my apps? So I want a little bit more information on who they're standing behind the apps and the updates to those apps, because that cannot be right. Every time there's a communication, a free communication, and if they have something against me, they go in and closing it when I'm updating it. And sitting in 8 hours and misabusing my freedom. Hey, you know how the law is working in this country. You have to go to the court and be judged by a judge. And when you have been judged by a judge, they can limit your freedom. So how can this exist in our country? Because you cannot prove it. You cannot prove how they're breaking the law in this country. And then the question is, who are they? If it's police by themselves, they are breaking the law too. We are talking about grown-up people, people that don't need some grown-ups to decide how they shall behave. I just want to make people a little bit aware over the Google Play and its updates. Maybe you have the same problem out there. And if you have the same problem out there, you should be a little bit aware over your situation around you. Maybe people is aware over your own situation. Maybe there's sitting people around you just like me. And that is giving you a little bit headache to find out who there's who and what they're actually are doing around you. So I will say thanks for now. Bye.